This is Amy, and it is time for our weekly market update, a little overview of real estate in LeFlore County over the last 7 days. So let's see what's happening. There have been 21 new listings. That is an insane amount of listing activity. Um, in the 0 to 100, there were 3. In the 1 to 200, there were 8. So a lot there. In the 2 to 300, there were 6. My cat's moving the tripod. In the 3 to 400, there were 3, none in the 4 to 500, and there was 1 in the 500 and up. And that was, I think, a $700,000 listing. So tons of listing activity. Pending, which, as you know from my videos, means it has gone under contract. The buyer and the seller have reached an agreement on the price and the terms and all the stuff. 5 have gone under contract in the last week. 1 in the 0 to 100, 2 in the 2 to 300, 1 in the 3 to 400, and 1 in the 500 and up. So it's kind of spread across the price points. Sold, which, as you know, that means it has closed. So the new buyer owns the property now, the seller got their money, and hopefully everybody's happy. So there were 9 that have closed. In the 1 to 200, there was 1. In the 2 to 300, there were 3. In the 3 to 400, also 3. In the 4 to 500, there were 2. So pretty decent sold activity, but the listing is where the action was at this last week. Price reductions, I've been tracking those over the last couple of months. There were 17 price drops, so that is up over what we've had the last few weeks. So some adjusting going on. I don't feel like prices are just like tanking or anything. I feel like what's happened is perhaps they're getting listed too high to begin with, and some of that is seller expectations, some of it is realtor unreasonable expectations, or maybe not doing the homework, and maybe a combination of, or maybe the sellers just want to try a price for a while, and so then you have to eke it down to where it starts getting action from buyers. So that doesn't mean that we're having a problem with prices values tanking. That is not happening. Home values, this is a nationwide statistic, are up 54% over 5 years ago. So still lots of equity in your house if you've owned it a few years. So that's a topic I want to talk about for a second. If you are curious about the value of your home, give me a call. I would love to do a free, no strings attached market analysis for you to just see where you are. And then you can make decisions going forward about what you might want to do, whether you want to stay or maybe you want to put it on the market and make a move you've been thinking about. So that is what is going on in real estate. This is Amy at Keller Williams, and I would love to be your realtor. Have a great day.